Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome. Welcome to another Command Your Day. Hop on in the room. I'm Anika V. Brown, and welcome to my virtual space. Hop on in the room. I hope that you all had a Merry Christmas yesterday, that all went well at the family dinner, at the opening of gifts. I hope that everything went well. Good morning, James. Good morning, Sherry. Thank you all so much for hopping in the room. Hi, Charles. Welcome to Command Your Day. Thank you so much for hopping in the room. I hope that all went well for you all yesterday. So this is our time together where we use words to breathe life into our day. We come together and for a time of empowerment, really, and to set our intentions for the day, get our mindset in the right place so we can take the day on with a positive outlook. Good morning, Pamela. Good morning, Charles. Welcome to Command Your Day. Hi, Mac Lee. Good morning to you, Giles. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for hopping in the room. Wagito, good morning. Hi, Juanita. Good morning to you. Faceless Finance, good morning. Welcome to Command Your Day. Thank you all so much for hopping in the room. Good morning, William. Thank you all so much for hopping in the room. Good morning, Francine. Miss Z, good morning to you. Hi, Zinda. Good morning to you all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you are new here, go ahead and hit the follow button, become a part of the family. We're live here every morning for Command Your Day. Every morning. Good morning, Isaac. Good morning to you. Welcome to Command Your Day. Again, this is our time together where we use words to breathe life into our day. We use affirmations to get our mindset in the right place, and we set our intentions for a productive day because we have the understanding here that anything is possible when you have the right mindset and the will to do what you say you are going to do. There's no better way to get your day started than right here with us as we go through our affirmations, we pray, we review the word of the day, and we make some powerful decrees before we disconnect. Good morning, Jacqueline. Hi, Monica. Good morning to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so let's get to it. We're going to get to the first thing on the agenda. Good morning, Sassy. The first thing on our agenda, which is to elevate our mindset, and we do that by verbalizing a list of affirmation. These are assertions that establishes and confirms who we are and the value that we carry. Even if you have not fully embodied it yet, it's good that you continue to decree it or speak it, affirm it. Good morning, Danny. Thank you so much for the hearts. It's good that you continue to affirm it until you start to embody what it is that you're speaking out of your mouth. And it's also very powerful that you speak it out of your mouth. I'm going to go through the list, but I want you to repeat it to yourself because it makes a major difference when you speak it out of your mouth. All right. So we're going to go down the list. I'm going to go through them. You repeat it to yourself and you can type in the comments. I agree with that. That is who I am. All right. So here we go. I am capable. I am responsible. I am grateful. I am focused on growth. I control my attitude. I am authentically me everywhere I go. I am worthy of God's best for me. I have patience with myself and I have patience with others. I'm compassionate with myself and I have compassion for others. I embrace positive thinking. I welcome abundance and prosperity into my life. I am courageous and I have peace. I forgive myself and I forgive others. My spirit is renewed. My mind is free. I have a success mindset. I have a clear vision. I am a disciplined builder. I am accountable to my goals. I am innovative. I am influential. I am a winner. I am healed and whole. And today, I choose peace. Today, I choose joy. Today, I choose faith. And today, I choose to flourish. So these are the affirmations that we use every morning to position our mindset so we can take the day on with a positive outlook, Good morning to you all. Thank y'all so much for hopping in the room. Good morning, Stephanie. Thank y'all so much for hopping in the room. Go ahead and hit the follow button. We're live here every morning for Command Your Day. There's also a link in my bio that you can join the Commanders community. Just drop your contact information on the form and join the Commanders community so we can stay connected even outside of this app. All right. So let's keep it moving. Good morning, Beauty. Good morning to you. So the next thing on our agenda is to pray the prayer of protection. I'm going to pray for all of us. And at the end, good morning, Angel. At the end, you type in the comments, amen. It just says that you agree with the prayer. So our prayer of protection comes from Psalm 91. I'm going to pray Psalm 91 for all of us. So here we go. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord that he is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in him will I trust. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid of the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet, because he hath set his love upon me. Therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. Amen, amen, and amen. So this is our prayer of protection, and we know how important it is that we invest time into praying. If you don't know what to pray, pray the scriptures. Pray the scriptures, or just have an honest conversation with God. God, this is where I'm at. This is what I'm dealing with right now. I'm praying for your peace. I'm praying for clarity. I'm praying for your strength. Give me your strength so I can make it through this, so I can see it from a different angle. Just have an honest conversation with him, right? And again, I'll say that it's not that he doesn't know what you're going through or what it is that you desire. He knows, but communication strengthens relationships. So that's the point of you talking to him and letting him know where you are, because you want to strengthen the relationship, right? You want to communicate with him. So have an honest conversation. You don't have to pray like you hear people pray in the church. You don't have to do a lot of yelling, and you don't have to do none of that. Just have an honest conversation with God. This is where I'm at. This is what I'd like to see. This is where I'd like to be. This is what I'd like you to work on for me, or for my children, or for my family. Just an honest conversation. That's prayer. All right. So don't overthink it. Don't be intimidated. Don't feel like you have to do it like you see people do it in church. No, just have an honest conversation with God. Here's where I'm at. Here's what I'd like you to do. Here's what I would like to do, or how I would like to change. Help me change. Right? Just an honest conversation. All right. So praying makes a big difference in the outcome of our day. If you don't know what to pray, pray the scriptures. All right. So let's keep it moving. Hello to you all of you that are new here. Welcome. Hit the follow button. We're live here every morning for Command Your Day. Every morning we're here, so you can come on back, hit the follow button so you'll get the notification. All right, so let's keep it moving. The next thing on our agenda is the word of the day. And for those of you who are new here, we do a word of the day to remind us of what's important, what is really important to us for our lives, for our decisions that we're making. All right, so today the word of the day is patience. I want you to type that in the comments. Patience. That's the word of the day. Patience. Now, this is a heavy one. This is a heavy one. But type that in the comments for me. Patience is the word of the day. Hi, Lydia. Patience is the word of the day. Thank you so much for hitting the follow button. Good morning, Lizzie. Patience is the word of the day. And here's a definition for that word. The capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. I'm going to read that one again. The definition for patience is the capacity to accept and tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. This, my friends, is one of the hardest things to do in life. Be patient. Practice patience. It's one of the hardest things to do in life. And if you can relate to that, let me know. Let me know in the comments. It's the hardest thing to do. One of the hardest things to do in life. And I share with you all the time that I'm working on my level of patience. It's a everyday task, an everyday journey for me, right? Now, for those of you who've got it down packed, I celebrate you. But for me, I am still working on my level of patience. I'm still working on it, right? I like things done by the snap of a finger. That's me. I can tell my flaws or my traits that I have. I like things done at the snap of a finger. Delay and stagnation makes me itch really bad. So I like things done quickly. But I truly understand the need for and the importance of having patience, exercising patience. I truly understand it. I thoroughly understand that some things are better when you exercise patience. It's just better, right? But all of this knowing does not make it any easier. It doesn't. All of this knowing that it's important to wait, right? All of this knowing that some things are better when you wait on them, it just does not make it any easier for us to practice patience, especially if you're an overthinker like myself. Anybody in the comments that's an overthinker? I am very much so an overthinker. Exercising patience always seem to trigger all these stories. But what if? What if? What if? Right? Maybe I can. Maybe I should. All these stories starts to come up, and that pushes whether you or me into a place of trying to push the thing along a little faster. Anybody can relate to that. Let me know in the comments. Let me know that I'm not by myself. I'm not by myself with this overthinking when it comes to patience, right? Yes, yes, you get anxious. I do as well. I do as well. Start developing these stories, right? Start thinking about ways that I could push this thing along a little faster, which is never a good idea. It's never a good idea when we're in that anxiety space and we start thinking, oh, maybe I could do this and it'll happen a little faster. Maybe I could do this and the door will open a little faster. It's never a good idea when we find ourselves in that space. But here's our challenge, and it's a challenge for all of us, me included. In this new year, as we continue to prepare for the new year, we continue to put our battle plan together, right? As we prepare for this new year, and I want you to visualize this as I'm talking about it. I want you to visualize it as I'm speaking. In this new year, we're going to master sitting at the table, waiting patiently as the cake bakes in the oven. I want you to visualize that, right? We are going to master sitting at the table, waiting patiently as the cake bakes in the oven. We will not run to the oven and open it up every 5 minutes to see if the cake is done. We're not doing that in 2025, right? We're not doing that. We will not get angry and frustrated that the stove is not baking the cake fast enough. No, we're not going to do that. We will master sitting at the table, right? Not pacing, not walking back and forth, not checking your watch because there's already a timer that is set up, right? We're not pacing back and forth. We're not getting frustrated. We're not trying to come up with ideas to make it go faster. No, we will sit at the table and allow the stove to do what it does. Referring to God here, we will allow the cake to go through its transformation, referring to your life here, right? We will allow the timer to run its course, referring to the time that you will have to wait for some things, right? That is our plan when it comes to patience for 2025. And we will not get angry. We won't get angry because we know that we will enjoy a properly baked cake. We don't want it to be soft on the inside because that could give you a stomach ache. And then all this waiting and all this work that you put in only cause you to get sick. So we know that we will enjoy a properly baked cake. And as I'm talking about cake, think about any situation in your life that you want to be done right. You want it to come out right. Be it a relationship, a job, a big purchase that you have to make, whatever it is. We want it to come out right. And we know we will enjoy it if we wait, if we practice patience, right? We want this cake to come out properly baked. And we know that the icing is applied better when the cake is cool. So even when it comes out, give it a little more time. Give it a little more time. Don't rush it. Let it cool. Let the cake cool, right? We know that the cake cuts better when it is cool because if it's too hot, it's going to fall apart. And all of that work that you just put in to bake this cake would have been for nothing because now the cake is falling apart. So let it cool. Give it a little more time, right? So we're practicing patience. In 2025, we're making sure that we practice patience because we want this cake, whatever your cake is, maybe you're going to school, maybe you're in a job and you're waiting on a promotion, whatever your cake is, we're going to practice patience because we want it to come out good. In the new year, we will practice patience and hopefully master it and allow things and processes to take their course. Because if you think about it, sometimes we rush because we think we want that thing and we rush and get it and then come to find out we really didn't want it. If we had just waited a few more days or another week, then we would have gotten the realization that, hey, you know what? I can really do without this. I don't necessarily need it. But we rushed and we got into a contract and now we have to see the contract through, even though we don't really want the thing. So those are the things that we have to consider as we go into the new year. We're going to allow things and processes to take its course because for sure the timer is going to stop at some point. The timer will stop. If you know that you have done the right thing and you have followed the instructions as laid out for whatever your thing is, right? Then there is no need to fear and be anxious. And I'm talking to myself as well. I'm not just talking to you all. I'm talking to myself as well. If you know that you have gotten your finances together, you have put the down payment aside, you have the pre-approval letter in hand, it's only a matter of time before you find the right home. So don't get frustrated. Don't get angry that the process is taking too long. Man, it took me about 1.5 years to find my house. It took me about 1.5 years to find my house. And when I did, I loved it. absolutely love it, right? So if you know that you've done the necessary work, the timer has to end at some point. If you know that you have studied, if you know that you make sure that you show up for your classes and you get the necessary coursework done, it's only a matter of time before you get the degree or the certification, whichever one you're working on right now. If you stick to your diet and you follow the doctor's order, it's only a matter of time before you get back on your feet. If you keep filling out the applications, maybe you're applying for jobs. If you keep filling out the applications, it's only a matter of time before you get that phone call, right? Or before you get that acceptance letter. Patience, my friends, patience. And again, I'm talking to all of us because I need it too. We will master the art of patience because we want the cake to come out done. Not soft in the middle, right? Not half baked, burnt on the side, but in the middle of it, it's not done. That's going to give you a stomach ache. And now you just wasted all your effort and your time. So we will practice patience. We will master the art of patience because it is good for our health. Being anxious affects your heart. It affects your mind. You can't be clear if you're anxious all the time. And you will make decisions based on your anxiety and not a place of steadiness, right? Where you have all the details, you've looked it over, you've waited to see how this thing would play out, right? Being anxious is not good for your health. Think about that situation that you have been anxious about and consider, have you taken the right steps? The pre-work that needs to be done. Have you done the best that you could do? If that is the case, you know that you've taken the right steps, used the right ingredients, right? If you know that you've done the best that you could do, you mixed it the best that you could. If that is the case, well, now is the time to practice patience. Let the stove do what it's doing. Let the timer run its course. Just practice patience. Now, if you haven't done your part and there are some things that you could do better and you have the time to correct them, to fix them, address those things, and then you wait for the results, right? Address those things and then you wait for the results. Maybe you weren't showing up to class like you were supposed to. Address that, fix that, right? Maybe you taken advantage of someone that you had access to. Address that, fix it, and then wait to see where it goes. Maybe you haven't done well with your finances. Address that. Get your stuff in order and then wait for the results. Because if you're planning to buy a house, you know that getting your finances together is top priority. Get your finances together. See who you need to see, whichever bank or mortgage company, for those of you who want to buy a house in the new year. See who you need to see and make sure that you're on point. Just do the things that you can do, and then you allow time to run its course. Allow the process to run its course so you get the results that you desire. And hold on to the thought that this thing is going to be good and it's worth my patience. It's going to be good and it's worth me practicing patience. Don't rush. Don't push, don't force, right? Don't do none of that. Don't rush, don't push, don't force. Be patient. Practice patience. And I know it's easier said than done. I know that. It's easier said than done. But again, keep in mind that this thing is going to be good and it's worth my patience. Finding the right house is going to be good, so it's worth my patience. Getting this degree or the certification, good morning, Moni, good morning to you. Getting this degree or the certification is going to change my finances and put me in position to get the promotion. So I'm going to practice patience and I'm going to get the coursework done, right? So hold on to that thought that this thing is going to be good and it's worth me practicing patience in it. Don't rush, don't push, don't force. Be patient, and you will be better for it. You will be better for it. You're going to watch yourself grow to another level, right? Grow to another level when you're in that space of having tremendous peace, even though you can't see how it's going to work out. You don't know what the result is going to be, but you know that you have done your best. You have put your best foot forward. So now it's just about waiting the process out to see what comes out on the other end. You'll be better for it. You'll be better for it. And the next time something else major comes around, you can practice that same level of patience and peace. That's the power part there. Patience and peace. Patience and peace. We all need that. All of us need that. All right? So keep in mind that this thing is good and it's worth your patience. So we're focusing on mastering patience as we go into this new year. So the word of the day is patience, the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. Just allow it to run its course. If you know that you've done the best that you could do, if you know that I have done the best that I could do, I put my best foot forward, now I wait to see what the results will be. And I'm not going to get angry. I'm not going to open the oven every 5 minutes. And I'm not going to come up with stories and ideas as to how I can make this cake bake faster. And don't you ever turn that temperature up, because if you do that, you're going to burn the outside of the cake and the inside is going to be a mess. All right? So don't mess with it. Just allow it to take its course and let the timer run its course. All right? Good. I'm happy that you got it. I am happy that you got it. So patience is the word of the day. And think about the cake as you go throughout the day today. Think about your cake, whatever your cake is, right? Whatever your cake is, buying a house, getting a promotion, getting the degree, the relationship, whatever your cake is, practice patience and allow the timer to run its course. All right. So let me take a little break right here and invite you out to my event. I am hosting an event January 11th. That's a Saturday, the Trailblazers Summit. And I want to invite you all to grab a virtual ticket. Grab a virtual ticket. If you're not in the New Jersey area and you would like to attend the Trailblazers Summit, I'm bringing in a finance coach, a health and fitness coach, and I'm going to be teaching on mindset and vision casting to prepare us all for 2025. So we have a plan, a clear, structured plan and goals in place to accomplish for the new year. That's a Trailblazers Summit. That's my event, Saturday, January 11th, starting at noon. If you're not in the New Jersey area, you can grab a virtual seat. If you are close by and you want to drive in, you can grab an in-person seat. Get registered today. The link is in my bio for you to register for the Trailblazers Summit. If you have any questions about the event, you can DM me and I'll be happy to answer. But I would love for you to be in the room if you want some ideas on money management, if you want to get a plan together for health and fitness, if you want to work on your mindset so you can really take the year on bolder, right? And understanding that you can actually accomplish these goals. And if you want to cast a clear vision that gives you direction for the rest of the year, I would love for you to join me at the Trailblazers Summit. The link is in my bio for you to register, whether you want to do in person or a virtual seating. The options are in my bio. So click that link. It's going to take you to my digital store so you can register for the Trailblazers Summit. We are going into the new year or taking on the new year with a solid plan on how we're going to get our finances together, how we're going to improve our health and fitness, how we're going to improve our mindset, and how we're going to make sure that our vision is clear. It's not just about having a vision board, but you need to understand the steps that are going to get you to bring this vision into reality. And that's our focus All right. So that's the Trailblazers Summit, Saturday, January 11th, starting at noon. You can register for a virtual seat, or if you're in the New Jersey area, and if you don't mind driving in from wherever you're at, you can grab a in-person seat as well. All right. DM me if you have any questions about that. All right. I'm way over my time. So let's set our intentions for today. I want you to think about that one goal that you're focused on right now. What is that one thing that you're focused on that you want to accomplish right now? And I know we're only days away from the end of the year, but you don't have to wait until January 1 to start working on your goals. You can do that now. You can start today. Think about that one goal that you want to take on first. What are 3 things that you can do today that will get you 3 steps closer to that goal? Is it writing the book? Is it starting the business? Is it going back to school? Which of these are your big goal? And what are 3 things that you can do today that will get you 3 steps closer to this goal becoming a reality? We have to get to the top of the mountain, but if we just take 3 steps each day, we will eventually get there. We don't want to be overwhelmed and exhausted when we get to the top of the mountain, so much so that we can't enjoy it. No, we're going to take 3 steps each day, and these 3 steps keeps us focused, right? So think about 3 things that you can do today that will get you closer to that goal. Maybe it's a phone call you need to make, an email you need to send, an application that you need to fill out. Think about it and get them done before midnight. Get them done before midnight. Now, if you struggle with remaining accountable, if you struggle with staying focused on the tasks that you know that you have to do, I recommend that you grab the Dreamer's Journal on Amazon. Just type my name in, Anika V. Brown. The Dreamer's Journal is going to show you how to write out that big goal that you have, the dream goal that you have, and it's going to show you how to remain focused on your 3 tasks each day until you get that big goal done or accomplished. So that's the Dreamer's Journal. If you type my name in on Amazon, it will pop up. Grab the Dreamer's Journal, write out that big goal, and start working on the tasks that you have to complete. So it's your accountability tool that keeps you accountable to the goal and keeps you focused on the tasks that you have to get done. All right, so get those things done today. Get those things done today. Let's make some decrees before we disconnect. I'm way over my time, but thank y'all so much for sticking in there with me. We know that life and death lies in the power of the tongue. What we speak is what we will see. So we're very intentional about speaking and decreeing all good things over our lives. So I'm going to decree for all of us, and you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. There is power in agreement. If we come together and we agree on a thing, we will see it happen. Oh, you're very welcome. You are very welcome. All right, so I'm going to decree for all of us, and you can type in the comments, I agree with that. I want to see that happen in my life. So here we go. I decree that the Lord is blessing us and keeping us in all our ways. I decree that his face and his favor is shining upon us and giving us peace. I decree that we're healthy and strong in body, mind, and spirit. I decree that we're well balanced in every area of our lives. I decree that we're blessed coming and going. I decree that our storehouse, our savings, our check-ins, our investment accounts are blessed with abundance and overflow. I decree that we're blessed with clear direction and a disciplined life. I decree that the rain of abundance, favor, and goodness is falling on us. I decree that we're blessed with success, with prosperity, and provision. I decree that we walk today in faith and expectancy with results. I decree that we're empowered to prosper in our walk with the Lord. I decree that God's grace is giving us speed and acceleration in all that we do. I decree things of great value is coming our way today. I decree that the Lord is amplifying our voices and perfecting our gifts. I decree that God is connecting us to great men and giving us strategic kingdom opportunities. I decree that we are victorious in life. Yes, we are. And that is how we program a productive and a successful day. So our mindset and our intentions are set for today. And we understand that anything is possible when we have the right mindset and the will to do what we say we're going to do. So execute on those three things that you made a mental note of. Again, if you need an accountability tool, grab the Dreamer's Journal over on Amazon by typing my name in, Anika V. Brown, and the Dreamer's Journal will pop up. Grab that, map out that big goal that you have, and start working on those tasks that you have to get done to accomplish this big goal. All right. Thank y'all so much for your time. I want you to take the day on with faith and expectancy. Expect good things today. Expect answered prayers today. Expect promotion and increase. Because again, anything is possible when you have the right mindset and the will to do what you say you're going to do. Remember that the word of the day is patience. Don't push, don't rush, don't force. Do the best that you can do and let time take its course. Don't try to come up with stories as to how you can push this thing along a little faster. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Practice patience. Let that cake bake. Let it bake. Let it go through all the stages that it has to go through until it's fully done. And even when it comes out the oven, give it some time to cool down so you can really enjoy this thing. All right? Whatever your cake is, be it promotion, school, getting a new house, a relationship, whatever it is, practice patience. All right? It's going to be good and it's worth your patience. All right. So y'all have an amazing day. I'll be back tomorrow with another word of the day. If you missed anything that I said today, the restream goes up at 8 a.m. on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I'm Anika V. Brown or Coach Anika V. Brown on all these platforms. You can find me. So at 8 a.m., the restream goes up if you missed anything that I said, or maybe there's someone that you know needs to hear this message. Tag them. Have them find me over on those other platforms so that they can catch the restream. All right. I'll be back tomorrow with another word of the day. Have an amazing day. Go be great. Bye for now.